my friends? Hello and welcome. Hambbage here, and so happy to have you around for another hardcore vanilla Minecraft play session. Let's throw ourselves to the ground and miss. Let's not do anything of the kind. Let's just get going. Load up this world. We always know that takes a second, and while it's doing that, I want to tell you some exciting news you guys may have noticed if you're seeing this video. Layout of the channel, or the YouTube page, my channel, I guess, shifted up a little bit, made some changes there, and I hope you guys appreciate and enjoy them. So, a little verbal tour here. You'll notice that now across the top of the page we have playlists, and the first one, upper left, is Hardcore Vanilla Minecraft, and that is set up to always display the newest video first. So it's kind of in reverse watching order, but for those of you folks that like to come back and check in on the series and see what's happened, the latest and greatest kind of stuff, that's your home. Basically, look at that is what we used to have with the uploads at the top of the page. When every video is a Minecraft, it's pretty easy to go through there and just click and watch and go. But feedback that I gotten, and I certainly agree with it, I'd have the same frustration, was putting up VODs from streaming that are 4 to 5 hours long and mixing them into that uploads really disrupts the watching. And I get that 100%. It would be frustrating for me if I was watching a different series to then have stuff bounce around like, if you're dealing with really short content, no big deal. But when you're dealing with like hours of something that you either may or may not want to be able to watch, you certainly want to target those a little better. So we have loads of Stardew, and it is an absolute blast to be playing and sharing with everybody over in the stream and on the VODs. And that is going into its own playlist, which I'm calling Stardew Valley Stream VODs. And it is way over to the right. So if you want to click over there, that will show you those VODs in the same newest to oldest order. Also, the existing playlists are still out there. If you want to watch a Minecraft world, any of them, they're all out there and named, and watch them in the order that they were played, follow along and see me from punching trees up through wherever the end came. Go to the playlists and select those. I don't know what the order is that they're displayed in. I have a feeling that switching out the channel and everything kind of stirred that a little bit, but don't you worry. And then also at the top of the stream page, we have, I guess I should escape this as I'm talking. We have this holiday special. I'm going to leave that up there. Again, if I do any traveling or anything like that, I may fill with videos, so I want to have that available. If you just want to see, hey, how many things have gone up that have been outside of Stardew or Hardcore or anything else, the uploads is there. I've just moved them down because I don't think it's as user-friendly when you do have long format streams and shorter format videos all mixed together, all one big mess. Also, as I've warned, the streams, while not in my mind offensive, I don't mind using a little bit more language. Sometimes it'll slip out here, but here it's truly a slip. There, if it's something descriptive or whatever, I'll just kind of wink and nod and go ahead and say it. So if you want to seriously avoid it and really keep it towards the PG end of spectrum instead of more on the other side of PG-13, definitely hang in the Minecraft playlist, but you feel free to jump on into Stardew as well. I would love to see you guys over on Twitch. Remember, twitch.tv and /Hambbage. You'll find me. Just go ahead and search, and I'm out there. So far, I've been streaming mostly daytimes. Again, I'm getting lots of looks at the VODs, and I don't know what that tells me, but I know it's tough to crack into that live audience. So Haven't seen a whole lot to have lots of chatting going on in the stream itself, but hopefully some of those VOD viewers may come in here, leave comments as to times, windows that they would look for Stardew content to be able to hang out and play along or chat along with as they're going. So yeah, keep me posted if you guys are enjoying that. Let me know, and certainly for you Minecraft only fans, don't worry. All of this is done with the intent to keep your experience as kind of unchanged as possible, as much as I want to, or as much as I'd love to have you guys all watching both. I know that's not on everybody's agenda. So for all of you guys that have been awesome, loyal viewers, excuse me, the hiccup of the Minecraft channel and streams, thank you, and trying to do this to not interrupt what you've grown accustomed to in the channel. So, in the last video, we killed the rest of our dragons. We've got all these portals lined up, and now we are cleaning up and replicating our kind of setup here. So, we're using glowstone blocks to mark portals that we've gone through. We're using the endstone blocks, like those, to mark ones that we're not sure if we've gone through or not. Like this one, we built up the platform. I think I've been through here, but I couldn't swear what we found on the other side or remember it distinctly from the others. So there's one over on the other side I was unsure of as well. So we used endstone there, and then the others all got glowstone that we know we've gone through and already seen end cities. And we may, once we get done with this little project, the next little project is going to be don't do that. Going to the end and touring through, building exits to all the portals that are right near where we pop out, and seeing what's at each one, but without dude, what are you doing? Just standing there itching for a fight. Was there one more? I guess not. Okay. Gather up what we can. Hopefully we got enough inventory space for all this. So clean and tidy, got rid of that extra stair, and as I said, at least for the time being, through how did we get here and everything else, we're going to do one staircase for each side on these central things, and then build out the four sides kind of cookie cutter style as close as we can, knowing that the portals are not just perfectly aligned, right, or spaced. So this is, I think we got everything done there, right? So these should be four, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. That seems like a ton compared to the other one, the other side over there. Whatever. All right, let's give it a shot. 2. There's that. Sorry about the keys here, but trying to get us done quick as we can. And you notice I haven't turned around to look to see how this lines up. I'm a little worried. Just get it extended out here, and then we can trim or extend as needed. All right, how do we do? Looks like we could use a trim on this one. But the good news is we can 1, 2, 3, 4. And if we're going there. All right, so now let's go way back over here and count this again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So yeah, we'll absorb the variations in these long runs where we can. So instead of going the full 17, we'll just make this one 16, right? Seem good? This is always a little bit interesting because we don't want to aggro those guys. Let's come here. Boom, boom, boom. So then we can go here without looking. 1, 2, 3, 4. Carefully look up. And alright, there's one. This needs one, right? And this is ready to go. We decided over here we're going to do the outer edge. And then here we're going to need 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And there, edge that. How many times do we aggro the Enderman while we're working on this little bit? 'Tis the question. 2, 3, 4, and 5. So far, doing all right. Okay, now 6 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ooh. Did not mean to sweep around that way with my view. Don't hear anybody going crazy yet, so that's good. Probably should have continued on that outer edge first, but we seemingly are gonna get by. Oof. Nice. Ooh. Oh. don't like it when they start moving like that. And, of course, I left that as challenging as possible. Oh. Boom. Well, all right. Now, I think these two match each other, right? Oh, no. That's 5. Why is this only 3? Oh, because this one had stairs and it was early. That's right. All right. So we haven't finished this one at all. All right. Go around this way. All right. Now, 3 here. Again, this is the staircase that we just removed. So, without needing the indent for that side, we will just pull all this out to 5 as well. No idea if that's what we did over on the other side or not, but we can standardize. See how these are all a little offset. We don't stick out quite as far on this edge as we did on that other one. So we'll have a decision to make there. And this is a little sketchy. We're going to have to get over there, and that will be void work. Never a favorite. Why those are placed as they were. All right. So now, aside from the fact that, oh, those are the same. Why did that look like it hung out so much further? I guess if we were hopped up on the edge, we'd be good. All right. Now we need to go for another jog. Let's just do these. Go see what we did on the corners. Again, I think it was like 7 or something like that diagonally. But if I can just see where I cut them into the corners, I think we can then still do the same, like, just adjust to the same 5x5 areas around the portals and just kind of absorb any variations by how long those various runs are. It's a plan anyway. And if we start ending up with variations on this, see how this is in the middle? These are both in the middle. Does that mean that this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Why are these so much closer? Well, whatever. I don't care. It's good. Let's figure this out. What did we do here? Ooh, that's weird. Okay, well, that's what we did. So we'll do it again. Oh, yeah, and that makes these kind of stand out as pillars. So that's actually pretty cool. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then diagonal. Oh, but we want... What do you think? Is it the diagonal to meet the corner? Or the length here? That's the easiest to adjust off of. I think we fixed this one. We extended it out, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So, yeah, let's do 7 out on each from each of these, and we did that 1, 2, and then 1 offset. So we'll do the same back off the edge, and you know what? These are kind of nerve-wracking, but let's get them done just so we're ahead of the game. Boom. All right. While we're here. Those are all good. These are the ones. Do. Good. One more over here. All right, good. So 7 out, just on this same line that we had going. And again, these are where we kind of absorb some of that variation, I guess. I don't know. We'll see how they look when we get done. Like this one, 1, 2. I don't know. Those aren't as big, are they? I think I'd actually like to expand these others. So let's do 5. Right? 5 over on the other side. Look at how hungry I am. Just from running around and looking and placing a few blocks. Let's do 5 on each side, thinking that on this one we'll eventually be correcting with those platforms growing up a little bit. Because that bigger platform area, when we do get into making this kind of arena stadium type build, will give us more room to maneuver. And as I said, if seats kind of go up along that stair line, then these will sit as kind of corner areas between, and the seats will end and kind of extend nicely around them. So it's not just a perfect ring, but kind of a more interesting area. So we're going to stay on this line, even though these are positioned differently. And we're going to go boom, boom, boom. And then boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. I don't know if that's right, but I'll build in extra rails when we're out over the void. Okay, now let's do same over here while we're thinking about it before we have a chance to forget and have to go all the way back. So line up off here. Boom, boom. Ooh, that was a little sketch. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Right? So we took what was a 7, moved it back. I think these were stepped a little bit. We can come back and revisit that stylistically if we want to. But for now, we've got the platter. Now look at Look at how much harder that angle is there. But if that's going to be a 5x5, let's just see where it goes. If this starts to... Okay, we're still not close yet. Still not really close. What's going on here? And it doesn't matter if we overreach here because it'll just get absorbed into the platform, right? So, okay, like so. Ooh, dude. A little bit more back. That's 3, right? So 2 more this way. Right, that's that edge, and then 2 more out this way. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that's that edge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is that edge. I think that's maybe a little narrow. Let's do... I don't know where this is really going to start, but I like the safety rail. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boom, 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 boom. Just in case we get any unexpected teleporting guests. I want to have something to lean against as I try to defend myself. Oh. 2, 3, 4, 5. Still good there. Still good there. Clean up the mess. More here. I think we're about halfway through our time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I think we need a 6th, right? Come on. There, then. Oh, don't do that. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good, good, good. Whew. Almost good here. And then did this all line out? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. So now we bring this back. To there. We do this to here. We kind of imagine, well, I guess we'll just put them in here temporarily. So if this was our corner, it would match there, and that would be our center spot. Now, what do we have to do to make this pathway accommodating? I don't think we're way off. I think we just need one more thing, and it'll be a little less cramped feeling and centered. Ooh, cloud. In the real world, it just got a lot darker in here. Boom, 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 boom. Don't want to fall off the other side. Boom, 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 boom. No like. Please no like. And there, right? Then I guess this would also kick out, so we'll probably have to fill a hole there. And then these all come back off, right? Same thing goes here. This seems like the worst possible way to do that. Right? How to quality control. All right. It's a path, connects a platform, right? And I like how that stands out and has this little edge. We'll still have to go back and kind of double check. What do we want to do there? And are all these edges nice? But I think that does a pretty good job of connecting this out and finishing this side. So let's just drop a couple torches here just to make it seem friendly and nice. All right, well, let's do a real time check. Hey, not bad. 34 minutes. I have the rest of my coffee. Not quite the rest. I've got 2 sips in there. It's getting cooling off, though. Oh, back to here. All right, so we did this, and again, now it's just a matter of trying to get the right pattern going again. Hopefully we get close to this thing. Yep, good. Okay, let's, rather than figuring out the diagonal, let's get the, ooh, that's a little tight. This bit done first. 1. 6. 6. 6. Ooh. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We can trim. I don't want to look through all those Endermen. Alright. Now we just fill in the square. And hope we count it right. Certainly seems like 5 there. We don't have safety rails. Worst possible angle to be working at. So here's the really good news is, obviously I haven't looked at the inventory too much, but we have yet to dive into the shulkers. So I think as far as stone goes, we're pretty well set. Boom. That was a concern. I did not want to have to go dig a hole just to get more stone to complete this, but if we have 4 shulkers, which I believe are still mainly, no, maybe 3, but can get 2 of these sides pretty well done. Alright, this we need to leave kind of vague, so we don't know exactly what this ramp is going to be like. Alright, let's get some torches. Not that they really do anything out here, but they do kind of brighten the place up. And here, and they give us a little centering mark. So I think this is where we want to use the length in between these as the correcting area, right? So we're going to go here to balance, and then we'll have to extend on each side one more so it's not too cramped. So that goes, and then here, 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 and here. Before we forget, let's do the same over here. And then we're going to do these. And one more little crossing there, and then back here. All right. That centers in. This is pretty incy-wincy, but if that equates to this one over here, I think we've done our job very well. Right? About as good as we can. Yeah, it's pretty short too, and these are lined up. I think that looks pretty darn acceptable to me, right? You guys good? So now that we kind of know that format, we just have two more sides to go. Yeah, we're almost out here, so let's go back over to the other side, reload, and we should at least be able to get the stairs and the like central area built up on the next side. We were at like 35 minutes and did those sides, so probably, 40 something. Alright. We do have 4 full boxes, so that's pretty good. We'll leave that one out. So we're not going to connect or worry about connecting yet. We just want to do that same 5 around each of the portals with the stairs up in the middle and try to get kind of diagonals that line things up. This is sketchy. Dang it. What are we supposed to do with that? Let's go over and do this side. Oh my goodness. I kind of knew, but I think this one hangs out over the void as well. Not quite as bad. But there's not the big, like, in-cut hole, right? Okay, how far out are... Okay, we can get here. Yeah, way better. This is going to be a big old pillar, but... Let's make sure we're... out far enough that we don't end up right underneath it. That would be a problem. It's still not ideal. I should have come back quite a bit. We're going to build our stairs up towards this. So let's do this, and then before we lose track, this is how we're going to get back down again. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I sure hope those stairs come all the way up to 5. Don't worry though, we're not going to build the stairs until we double check. Let's get these done. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Should be the middle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ooh, so sketchy. Alright, that should be our middle again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And back into here again. I am kind of terrified. Got off somewhere. But can you blame me? You can. I don't think you should. But all right, we can trim as needed. I'm just happy to be not staring down, hanging out over the horde. 1, 2. That looks good. know if that's my chair or something. Is like the slow kind of thing. I think it's like cushion of chair fabric or something. It's very silent. I'm sure you guys don't hear it at all, but trust me, weird and annoying. So I don't know how we got extra there, but this should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's our edge. Just fill in this corner. And this, of course, is where I don't remember what we need to do finishing way around the stairs, but we'll figure that out. Whole lot better putting up the safety rails than just hanging that floor beneath our feet with all those Endermen under there. It's unsettling to say the least, especially when you're out with no safety rail and dangling over void. Because if it teleports up and hits you one, boom, off the edge. We don't want that. All right, let's call that kind of good. Leave everything else to its own devices. Let's put up our standard little torching here just for a little light. Alright, so we need to build upstairs. I can't see from here. I guess we could have gotten a telescope or whatever, but spyglass, I mean. Okay. Out to the void. Fill that in. Navigated that nicely. What we don't have. This is going to be pretty repetitive. This is our middle, though. So maybe we go up to there to start our next stair building pillar. Oh, I don't look forward to this. Oh, we didn't go look. Dang it. How can I build a staircase if I don't know what I'm attaching it to? So I think that's built out off the side. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This one, did I do that on the other one too? 5 to the stairs and then inset. We gotta go run around. Don't fall through the portal. Don't think I did that here. I think I spaced it out a little differently. No, we didn't. Dang it, 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 dang it. Alright, so we gotta bring in that edge. But this edge does sit all the way out to 5. And I think we pushed it all the way out there. Excuse me. Ooh. What is that mess that I left up there? Good grief. I think I think 5 is to that edge. We're not gonna have enough time to figure this out. Instead of planning it and then forgetting, oh boy, let's call it here. A little shorter, but hey, we've gone over. We haven't had a shorter one in a while. The problem is, I think if I knew exactly what we were going to do, we could probably knock out that staircase in the less than 10 minutes we have left. But I want to make sure I don't mess it up, and I need to probably go look a couple times. But if I do all that, I'm going to forget, and we'll come back and we'll have to do it all over again. So discretion is a better part of valor here today, guys. I'll give you a little bit of a shorter episode to enjoy, and we will be back again for more building fun tomorrow when we can look at those little insets. What does that look like underneath? Because I'm going to have to trim all this, and it's a lot easier to do it before you got the stairs all done. So we will shape that edge of that portal, a platform around that portal correctly. And then what I'll probably do is, once I get that one set and done, I will go try to figure out the other one, which looks like it's hanging out over a hole. So we'll probably have to build an access out to it, then pillar up, then do all the stairs and everything, figure all that out. Those two could end up being a good chunk, but then we just fill in the sides and we should be all good to go. So let's save up the world. This is good for realms. I don't, whatever. Not really a realms guy. I want to thank you guys so much for coming and hanging out. Remember, if you're enjoying this content, your likes and comments are always appreciated. They certainly do keep me motivated and going. And I'd like to know if you're into this. Don't worry about my feelings. I'm not going to be upset. If you're not down with building out this ring around the portals, I get it. It's just kind of something I want to do as we're setting that up. I think it'll serve us well in the longer term. But for right now, a couple episodes in a row where we're kind of figuring that out. But it does, for me, it has constant danger as we go. So kind of fun in that sense. I hope you're enjoying. I hope you're picking up on that as we figure it out and go, that I kind of like that whole hanging around stuff. It will get much less intense when we're actually building out the arena stuff, because we'll be a little safer. But we'll figure all that out longer term. Remember, in the next one, we're coming back stairs and central platforms on the 2 remaining sides. And then from there, we just start building out like we did this last one. It should go pretty quick. So take care. Stay awesome. Have a good break. And we'll see you probably some point tomorrow. Bye now.